Hi, I'm what's in my bath girl. I bet I look a little bit different than what you thought I looked like. Yes, yes, yes. Or to those of you who thought I looked like this, congrats on being fucking psychic, I guess. I don't know. Can you hear the dog walking around? I never thought that I was going to do a face reveal. And this might just be a Patreon exclusive. I don't know. There's many reasons for it. Isn't there, Callie? You can't see her, and I don't want to take this fucking thing off the tripod that I bought for my puppet project. Callie, up. Come on. Get up here. This is meant to be. She never sits up on this chair with me. Hi, baby. How are you? So you know for sure it's really me because you can see my dog. Unless, in case you were doubting me. Hi, do you want to do this with me? I just got home from my part-time gig, and apparently my dog is feeling like she needs a little bit of attention. Hey baby, how are you? So I've never done a face reveal, and part of this is because, fuck, the internet never forgets, you guys. I swear like a fucking sailor all the time. And if in the future I want a certain job, someone might be able to find me attached to what's in my bath being like, oh, bitch swears way too much. And we live in a world that even though that shouldn't count against my ability to do a job, it could very well fucking bite me in the ass. So I haven't wanted to see. Callie is shedding and it's fucking everywhere. Baby girl, okay, you leaving me? Goodbye. Bye. What a good puppy pups. Do you want back up here? It was fun, hey? She's not a cuddle dog, so that was weird. Anyway, so like the internet never forgets, and I don't want that to fucking bite me in the ass in the future. I just don't want my fucking mug being associated with being a super potty mouth, even though that is the most authentic depiction of myself. It's not the professional depiction, and sadly we live in a world where that counts. So please, your Patreon, so I have faith that you will remember that I am a person too. Because often it's easy, and we see this in the comments all the time with the trolls, it's easy to forget that there's someone who's a real person on the other end of the screen. Please remember that before you share this video, before you take screenshots, before you leak anything, because my life could be affected, and this is a very personal and very vulnerable decision to show my fucking mug to you right now. And don't be an asshole, please. I'd appreciate it if you weren't an asshole. If you are, well then, I guess I'll deal with those consequences when they come up, but try not to be an asshole. So, why am I here today, showing you my fucking face? Well, I don't know. I was leaving my part-time gig, which is at another company, arts company, when I'm not doing hypnosis / bumming around my own house. I am there and I work in the ticketing department, and I was leaving and I was like, I gotta do a what's in my life video. What do I want it to be today? And I realized, fuck, maybe it's time to do a face reveal. And then I felt this kind of pulsation of like excitement, and that's generally how you know that the thing is the right decision, or at least that's how I've lived my life. So it seemed like an exciting decision and the right decision, especially with where I'm at right now. I wanted to talk about some things that are going on with me. I did that audition. I did the Addams Family audition. And I got a call back, and then I didn't get cast. The second time in a row. This wasn't as gutting as the Avenue Q one. Fuck, man. That Avenue Q audition where, and I've talked about that at length, so maybe we won't go into it now, but that one cut deep. Grandma Adams, I can let go with a bit more grace than I can Kate Monster, apparently. But it still stings because I was so ready, I thought, for theater. And maybe somewhere down the line it'll come back. But there's not a lot in this season that appeals to me. So that's a fucking problem right there. But as I talked about in the video where I bought the puppet, about how you have to make your own joy, that's where I'm at. So I know that creativity has to come from somewhere, and it can't be in an avenue where somebody's dictating whether or not I get to be involved. So what's in my bath is one of my creative outlets and avenues, and what fucking sucks is I'm not inspired right now. I don't know if you could tell, there hasn't been a lot of videos, and it's partly because shit ebbs and flows all the fucking time. I am guilty of this. Before I blew up last year, I didn't even post most of the summer last year because I had zero incentive to, and now I feel like there's all this pressure because there are folks who are super invested, and that's so fucking cool, and it blows my fucking mind that that's a thing. What is life even? But I'm not inspired right now to do the bath bomb thing. So I'm like, oh gosh, I'm between a rock and a hard place. So I'm trying to focus my energy on the joyful rebellion, the puppet stuff. And it's coming along, but I feel like I'm on some sort of weird creative precipice, and I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know what it looks like in the future. What's in my bath isn't going anywhere. Trust it. As much as it's like, oh, bitch is not creative right now, what do we do? It's okay. It's just, like I said, it ebbs and flows. Right now, putting a fucking bath bomb in the bathtub and taking a bath feels like a chore. And I hate that it feels like a chore, which tells me that I have to take a step back. That isn't to say that there won't be a bath tomorrow, because probably I will take a bath tomorrow and I will film it. I have filmed every single one of my baths since I started doing What's in My Bath. But it just feels like the same thing over and over and over again. And that's cool because many people are into it. And most of the time I am into it. I'm just not into it right now. And it's a temporary thing. But I need to focus my creative energy somewhere and in something that inspires me. And What's in My Bath is just not inspiring me right now. So I think that's part of the reason I'm fucking showing you my face, is because I want to share. I've talked about how I felt a pull towards sharing more of who I am. And Patreon seems to be a pretty safe space, I assume, to do that. It's like my dipping my fucking toe into the water. I feel like what do you feel like, you asshole? I don't fucking know. I started a thing. This is a matcha monsoon from Booster Juice because I am missing the flavors of Japan. And matcha in North America is nothing like fucking Japan. But I'm drinking it anyway because I want matcha. I'm sad that I don't live in Tokyo, apparently. What I love about what I've done so far is that it allows people to connect on this beautiful, authentic level. On this level where, and I think that maybe there's a kinship here with you folks on Patreon, and maybe you felt this because this is why you're supporting me, I guess. Because there's this connection, and it's someone is on the internet being fucking silly and doing their own thing, And that gives you as a viewer permission to do that for yourself. And that's what I've really fucking loved about connecting with people through What's in My Bath. Like, it was unexpected. I started out just doing it, being like, I'm gonna make fun of bath bombs because this fucking genre is rife for parody. And it was, and still is. But I've been able to connect with people in this beautiful way that, like, holy shit. And if there is one thing that I want to do, is to be able to give other people permission to be themselves. Because that is what I am constantly doing for myself every day. And it is a practice. It is an embodiment practice, something that takes effort, because some days it's hard. And fuck, let me tell you, the last 5 fucking days since the call back has been hard. Since last Friday. Today's Wednesday. So it's deep and it's dark and it's hard sometimes. And I know that I'm not the only one. I have been able to start to really get to a place that feels good for me. And not all the time. Like I said, it's dark and it's hard sometimes. But I've gotten good at getting back up after the falls. And if there's anything that I want to do, it's to help people fucking figure out how to do that for themselves, because it's possible. And I think with my online presence, if there's any larger point to it, I think it's that. And I think that's kind of what I want to do with the puppet, is with my hypnosis practice and with what I've done for myself and then have turned that over to working with clients, I'm good at helping folks get out of their own heads and question the narratives that they're running that stop them, that limit them from getting to a place where they feel good about themselves. And when you see somebody else doing it, and I think someone who's a really great example of this on the creative medium that is YouTube and the internet is Amelia Farts. I don't know if you've ever watched her, but you should look her up. She's fucking amazing. And this girl, I randomly encountered her one time. I was like, what the fuck? I get this chick so much. She is working her shit out on such an authentic level and publicly. And I super fucking admire that. Because like I said, when you see somebody do it, it gives you permission and can inspire you to do this for yourself. And I feel like that's where I want to get to. And I don't quite fucking know what it's gonna look like and what it's fucking moving towards, and whether I'm going to attach my face to the larger What's in My Bath / Joyful Rebellion brand. Oh God, what am I even talking about? What is fucking life even? How is this even goddamn possible for me to be here right now talking to people I've never met, fucking pouring my heart out? Like, the internet is bizarre and beautiful and I fucking love it, is basically the takeaway, I think. But I don't know what the future holds. And I know right now I feel like I'm in a creative rut, but I also feel this momentum that's just coming in, and maybe that's connected to the puppet stuff. Maybe it's connected to me being able to take the step and be like, hello, what's in my life? It's my fucking face. Hello, puppy. The puppy's here again. Do you want up? Hell yeah. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Will she or won't she? Da, da, da. Come on. Okay, anyway, so hi. I don't know what this means, but I'm here.